I think that it is possible that in the next year, the Oakland Police Department is going to come into compliance with the NSA. We only have a couple more things. They're the most important: internal affairs, racial profiling, and disciplining officers in general with the IPAS structure. We still have to work on those things, but I think we are going to come into compliance, if not next year, then probably in 2017. Then we'll be gone.
Then what happens, Jim?
Well, that's where I'm going to end. Okay, so the idea that when we go, this is going to just run on its own is preposterous. Okay, you only have to look next door to Berkeley to see the problems they've had with racial profiling lately. That was a good department at one point. Yes, and it is not any longer. The officers refuse to have cameras. They refuse, the discipline is lackluster. They're allowed to drive through Berkeley and stop a dwindling number of African Americans who are still there and treat them wrong. We just had a press conference on the racial profiling issue and found that if you're African American and you're stopped, it's highly likely you're stopped for nothing. But if you're a white person and you're stopped, it's highly likely, or much more likely, that you're stopped for something. That should not be. It should be the same for African Americans, whites, and Hispanics, and it isn't in Berkeley. But unlike Oakland, they don't want to do anything about it. No one's doing anything about it. They just think, well, it's Berkeley. This couldn't possibly be true. Well, it is. So you only have to go there. That Oakland, we're not going to be sustained by our city leaders who are heavily funded by police unions.
Say that again.
Thank you. Who are heavily funded by police unions, as are the Assembly. I don't know, I don't want to take much longer, but I don't know how many of you know, California is the worst of all 50 on access to police information. Yeah.